and my dog's barking, my dad's talking in the background, so I'm so sorry that this video is so all over the place. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. If you've been enjoying my videos, it would mean the world to me if you could like, comment, and subscribe. But anyways, let's get into today's video. So today, honestly, it's just been, I think 2 weeks since the last time I recorded myself talking about how I've been feeling and what's been happening in my life. I don't know when I'll be posting these videos, so it could be a long time from now. But 2 weeks ago, I was feeling like there was some sort of major change coming along. And I really felt really strongly that there was some sort of change. I felt good about the change, but I wasn't sure where it was coming from, what area of my life was going to change, or if everything was going to change. It just felt like a time of change, and I couldn't pinpoint what was going on. Fast forward to 2 weeks later, and some stuff has happened at work, and there's been some massive changes, and yeah, anyways, a lot has happened in that space. Things that made me feel a bit upset, uncomfortable, but I bounced back from those feelings quite quickly and actually feel really excited for the future. It's a bit weird, like if I thought about 2021 Samana, I think she would have responded to this situation so differently, and I can see so much growth and transformation in myself to see how I've handled the situation. I think a lot of my meditation, journaling, and inner work has really helped me stay grounded no matter what happens in the 3D or the external environment. I also think my manifestations or things I'm wanting in life and the things that are changing for me are happening so much faster. So I have to actually I have to be more grounded to feel more comfortable with the changes that are occurring, which is crazy because we're creatures of habit and we like stability, we like things to be the same. We are also wanting all these things to happen in our life. And for these things to happen, we have to be a certain version of ourselves. I feel like there's things in my external that are transforming and happening to push me to be the version of me that needs to, I guess, manifest and for the things that I want in life. I feel like my external is changing as I am changing to allow for the things that need to happen to take place. For me to, I guess, have space for whatever it is I'm wanting, I'm visualizing, I'm manifesting, I need to be the version of myself which can receive that. And I think my external environment is transforming to be in line with that. So anyways, like I said, 2 weeks ago, I felt like something was going to change. And 2 weeks later, something did change. And it was quite drastic. And it's made me question myself, my integrity, and it also made me realize how much I've grown, because it made me realize how quickly I bounced back and how quickly I got excited about potential future possibilities and opportunities. It's a pretty crazy feeling because I'm just like, there is a version of me that would have done so poorly in this setting. The big learning I've had personally, and I've had this through so many different teachers in life. I practice Hinduism, I'm a Hindu, and I have a guru that I resonate with more and interact with. And one of the big teachings I was taught in 2021 was to really think about what my identity is, and to think about how your identity can't be your job or your family, or if someone is a mum, they're not only a mum, there's so much more to them, and that being a mum is not their identity. If someone is a doctor, their identity is not a doctor, they are not a doctor and that's it. There's so much more to them. Me being a physiotherapist, I was feeling so lost at that point in life, and I was taught to disassociate from that title that I've given myself. Like, I am a physiotherapist, because that's not what defines me. Like, what defines my life, what makes me happy, what brings me my purpose and my joy, what makes me feel grounded. And all of these things, like, my identity has to come from within, not my external titles in life. When someone asks you, what do you do? Or like, how do you spend your time? Or Sumana, who are you? I realized at one point there has been a version of me that would say, Sumana, I am a physiotherapist. Sumana, I am a dancer. I am this, I am that. Sumana, what am I? Who am I? That comes from within. And if you are really clear and you understand that the substance or the essence of you comes from within, everything that happens in the external environment does not change that stable and steady feeling you have within, because you're so clear and you're so calm and comfortable within. And I wasn't for a long time. Like, I wasn't dealing with what was going on internally, and I made myself so busy in the external environment to avoid dealing with everything that's going on internally. Not that there was anything drastic going on, but I think everyone has those things that they need to kind of like work through. And when I started realizing none of these external things define me, so me feeling bogged down about all of these things, like I can choose not to feel that way because none of that stuff defines me. That's when I started disassociating with my titles as my identity and also associating with like the qualities I want to envision for myself, or I feel like I already have, the things that make me happy. And for example, during COVID, I really struggled with the concept of not traveling because I identified as someone who loves to travel. But if we think about why I love to travel, it's because I loved new experiences. How can I create new experiences in my life during COVID? I guess my identity changed from someone the traveler, which is external, to someone who enjoys new experiences, which can, you know, the feelings of new experiences is excitement and joy. So I like to feel excitement and joy. Sorry, this has gone like completely down a random path. All of this learning has really like set me up to deal with whatever's happening now. But whatever's happening now is also setting me up for the future. And I can see how it's in line with certain goals, certain visualizations and manifestations I have for the future. I feel like things seem to be more in line. I was also touching on how my manifestations are happening fast. I literally think about something and it seems to happen pretty close to straight away, or pretty, like when it's a bigger thing it takes a bit longer, but smaller things happens pretty much straight away. I've never consciously thought about this before, and I think I wasn't in a place where I could do that because I hadn't done that inner work. But as I'm doing it more, I'm feeling like things seem to happen as I envision them to happen, or I want them to happen. And I feel like the more aligned I am with my inner being, my angels, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the more that's in line with me. Whatever I'm wanting is in line with what's in store for me. Anyways, that was like a deep dive into my mind at the moment, and if I was to write a journal piece, this is the stuff that kind of comes out. So getting a real clear idea of like what's going on in my mind. And like I said, I don't know when I'll be posting this, so this could be months from when I'm actually feeling this. So we'll see. I don't know how comfortable I feel sharing this stuff, but I'm recording it anyway because when I do feel comfortable, I'll eventually share it. Aside from that, the weather's turned a corner here this week anyway, so I've been enjoying the sun and that gives me so much fuel, so it feels so good to be out and about. Yeah, I'm just like really grateful for the life I have, and the good and bad. Like I feel like we label good and bad based on our experiences, but experiences are just experiences at the end of the day. I hope you all are doing so well, and I hope you have an amazing, right now it's close to Christmas and New Year's, but I'm sure I'll post this later, but I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas and New Year's, and I'm very excited for what's in store for 2023. So I'm really excited. I think there's big things that are going to come. I just feel it. It's just this innate feeling that there's going to be big things coming, and yeah, I'm really excited for it. Take care of yourselves, make sure you prioritize your rest and well-being, and I will see you guys soon. As usual, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more videos about like literally a brain dump of what happens in my brain, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. The subscribe button is somewhere down here, and make sure you turn those notifications on because then you'll know when I post a new video, and it's normally on Tuesday. Put that in your calendar or whatever you want to do. Yeah, but I'm so glad you're here and would love to connect with you guys, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.